Today I would like to talk about natural resources, but from a little bit different angle of view. When we hear about natural resources, we usually imagine metals and minerals in their virgin state. How about if we tune a little bit our angle of view and look at our garbage? When we throw away a plastic bottle or a soda can or a glass jar, we look at those items more like a nuisance than a natural resource. And that is what I would like to talk about today, recycling. Although, in predominant opinion, recycling is used as a modern trend, it has been around for a very long time. Historians worldwide find proof that valuable materials have been recycled everywhere. For instance, the ancient Romans recycled coins to make statues and sold them at a higher price. Now that we see that recycling has been around since a very long time ago, let's talk about what can be recycled. We'll start with paper. According to Environmental Protection Agency, paper can be recycled from 5 to 7 times. Most municipalities accept office paper, magazines, junk mail, newspapers, and cardboard. One mistake that needs to be avoided is soiled paper. Paper towels, napkins, uh, pizza boxes, they all are made out of paper and are recyclable of themselves. But once contamination with food occurs, those items are no longer recyclable. Second, plastic. Plastic might seem a little bit more confusing at a first glance. And the thing is, since there are different types of plastic and they are processed differently, it's important to be aware of what can be recycled at your local area. Once you are familiar with what can be recycled at your local area, it's important to consider all recyclable items, not just your typical water bottles. Plastic shampoo and conditioner bottles, detergent containers, liquid soap dispensers, garage and gardening products, etc., etc. One item that can be really confusing is a plastic bag. Unless particularly specified in the list of recyclables by your local municipality, don't put them in your curbside recycling bin. It's the best practice to recycle plastic bags together with plastic wraps, Ziploc bags at your local retail or grocery store. Third, metal. Common metals such as aluminum, copper, and steel can be recycled over and over without losing quality. Making aluminum cans from recycled metal takes 95% less energy than using new material. Fourth, glass. Glass is another material that can be recycled indefinitely without losing quality. For every ton of glass that is recycled, over a ton of natural resources is saved, including 1,300 pounds of sand, 410 pounds of soda ash, 380 pounds of limestone, and others. Besides, for every 6 tons of recycled glass used, a ton of carbon dioxide is reduced. Now that we've talked about the most commonly recycled materials, let's talk about how recycling can be collected. There are two different ways. The first one is a single flow recycling. With this type, all recyclables are collected together and later sorted at a recycling plant. The great advantage is the ease for the consumer and municipalities. However, one-stream recycling means a lot of waste. By the time paper gets to a recycling facility, it is so soiled that it simply has to be discarded. Here in the United States, most schools have bins where paper can be recycled. So it's a common practice to recycle your paper while dropping off your children at their school. The other way is separating recycling. Paper goes with paper, plastic with plastic, glass with glass, and so on. This is a more efficient way to recycle results-wise, but it also requires more effort on part of consumer and municipalities. If you have doubt whether a certain thing can be recycled or not, there are plenty of resources to help you out. Websites such as www.earth911.com or www.epa.gov have a lot of accurate information for the individuals, regardless whether you are recycling pro or just getting into it. To summarize, today we talked about most commonly recycled materials: paper, plastic, metal, and glass, and how they can be recycled. Thanks for watching.